Hello friends and bees and friends who are also bees, and welcome to this week's Final Fantasy XIV stream. It is time for the Final Fantasy XIVs, perhaps obviously, and it is Hatchingtide, so we are going to be starting off the stream by, as always, getting stuck in our teeth. No, we're going to start off the stream by running like super quick raid roulette and then doing the Hatchingtide stuff while we climb Q rather for the raids, because this week is the last time I need to do the raids and I will have I'll be able to get my fancy weapon, which is exciting. Iketos Amphitheatre is where I need to go to collect it, so once we're loaded in we will go do that. It's taking a little while to load in. I actually had a queue to log in today, so I'm a little bit concerned. I was just gonna... That's better. Is that? That's better. I need to adjust my face cam to my habit of sitting like an absolute gremlin. Like sitting like this. Just turn my audio on real quick. It's almost like it was on the whole time. Right. Hi, I hope you're doing well. I did not make a Easter costume this year. I'm a bit annoyed at myself for it. Oh well. I've really not been playing this game as much as perhaps I ought to be, because I become obsessed with Assassin's Creed Rogue. And that's what I've been spending all of my time doing. So, what can I say? Yeah. Oh, it's the same. Sorry, I just chin-chinned my my glass by accident. Same here. Stop. Second week working from home. I have to say, I hate it. I'm not a fan. Fucking agreed with that. I don't know which tank it is that pulled, but I'm going to let them both die for their sins. I'm probably having to remember how to do this fight again, be like... Barely took any damage. Scooch over here. I really want to do this on extreme at some point, but I'm also scared, you know? There we go. Yeah, I'm more than a little bit fed up with being stuck inside, if I'm honest. It's not like I went outside that much anyway, except for going to work, but it's still like... I miss being able to go outside and not it being like either going for a walk or going to the supermarket. I haven't decided if I want to risk trying to go see my mum and my brother for Easter either, because on the one hand, I would very much like to go spend Easter with them because I miss them quite a bit. On the other hand, it would mean travelling down by train or making my mum do a 6-hour round trip to come collect me, which I don't really want her to have to do. Or travelling by train, and then potentially getting either my mum or my brother, one of whom is old, the other of whom has asthma, sick, so, you know. I think in the end I'd rather not, but I do also really miss my parents, so. Exactly, yeah. Like that you have no choice. I also hate working from home. I fucking despise it. Because I'm working, like, here where my PC is, because I'm using my PC, because the laptop they gave me is so terrible. But if I, like, for things like Outlook, it's quicker and easier for me to use my PC. The problem there, of course, is that it's like, I wake up, you know, and I sit in front of my computer for 8 hours, and then, you know, like, have a shower, do a workout, and then sit in front of my computer for another 8 hours. Well, not quite that long, because I don't stay up gaming for 8 hours, but, you know. I also don't like working from home because it makes it very difficult to, like, discern between, like, work and not work. Rip to that poor machinist over there. Fucking same. I've been finding it really difficult to fall asleep recently, and it is very frustrating because I already find it difficult to fall asleep. And this is even worse. So I'm also having to concentrate, so. Just because this fight is not so as difficult as it used to be, does not mean it's easy by any means. I get a lot of anxiety dreams, so I feel that. It's like my general state of being. For me, these are usually very easy to interpret, and even if I don't remember exactly what they're about, I wake up and I'm like, well, I had an anxiety dream about this, so I know that this is what I'm stressed about. So it is fun and funky and fresh. Bad time to put that down. Okay, wait for this to do that. Do this. Don't have anything to worry about, so I can just, there we go. I started doing raid roulettes when I start, just because then if I do raid roulette and I get one of the raids I've already done, it's not like, oh shit. Right. Good on ya. Somebody in Say Chat just goes, oh shit, my hubris doomed me though, so I'm intrigued to find out, or intrigued to know what they're on about. Yeah. I mean, all those guys say is Leviathan, 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 so difficult for them to lie. Right, Ethernet. Miketa's amphitheater. In the meantime, gear tracker, here we go. I don't actually need anything anymore, which means that I can start working on getting things, which is nice. I already have a pair of leg, so I can just queue up for whatever. Assuming, of course, I can open the right tab, which is always the more difficult option. The Revelous Rabbit and Miketa's Amphitheatre wish to share the joy of Hatchingtide with you. Can I just say, Secret World has ruined this sort of bunny outfit for me. Come on, come all, for Hatchingtide is upon us. Well, if it isn't move. Back to enjoy the festivities for another year, are we? Could not be more pleased to welcome you again. I do have some seasonal chocolate, but I ate all. Do you not recognise me? It's all your old friend, Jilly Aliapo. Before you ask, yes, it's cotton result of yet another vision, but recently dreamt that a veritable horde of hippity-hoppity rabbits descended on the realm of Hatchingtide, delighting children far and wide with their button-cute noses and cotton-white tails. Why rabbits, you may ask? And the question is a valid one. After all, rabbits do not lay eggs, nor were they traditionally associated with the Archons in any particular way. Unfortunately, I have no answer to that question. Yet so vividly do I remember the smells on the feast of each and every youngling in my dream, I saw it bring this vision of Hatchingtide to life. Might you be so kind as to lend me a hand? I can find no excuse not to. Thank you, my friend. With your aid, I have no doubt that this year's incarnation of the Hatchingtide will be the most exciting and extravagant yet. I would encourage you to seek out my associate Nonotia, the Carling Canopy. She'll be most happy to enlighten you as to how you might assist us in making this year's festivities something to remember. I did buy mini eggs yesterday while I was at the mall buying toothpaste. Not the mall, at the supermarket. I had a fun supermarket adventure yesterday. I went on Saturday to get all my food, and then they had this big queue, and I got my daily nosebleed as soon as I got to the queue. And then, exactly right, I realised I forgot my toothpaste, so I went yesterday to get it, and they'd doubled the queuing area, so you queue to get in, and then you queue to actually get into the main area at the mall, and then you're like, what? I was queuing for like 20 minutes, and I was literally just like, I'm only here to buy toothpaste. But hey. That, I suppose, is just how it be in this bitch of a world sometimes. Okay, I'm paying attention now.
The light shall usher in peace.
Going to be good.
Such impudence.
I mean, you probably could. Sorry, this puggy, Van Belmont, his name is, or their name is very similar to, well, the name Van, Vannes. That's a city that's a few hours south of where I spent a lot of my time in France. We didn't go there very often because it was a nightmare drive and it wasn't like super special, but I love watching people like skate across the ice. It's always so satisfying. I can't remember who I last buffed, so whoa! Please use a cooldown for that.
Your blood shall freeze.
Especially with already having a Vuln stack. Right, don't come near me. This is my corner. Ow. I suck at this.
The light shall usher in peace.
This is a look away mechanic. Which means it'll be get in. Everyone got it this time. Oh, I just realized I did. It's stupid.
Tranquility must be restored to the land.
Oh well. Whoops. Enjoy those cards and I will sort my terrible cardery out in my own time. I've got time anyway. What does this take tanking damage from? They just seem to be like taking damage from general existence. Finally. Right. We can get a moon. Okay, then I can pop a buff. If only I had been more sensible at my card play there. I mean, we beat the DPS check with no issues, but... Right, I'm gonna be quiet. God, I love that moment so much.
Light consume you.
I'm distracted by how happy that moment makes me. Actually, all of this just really enjoy it. it's just such a well done moment. Oh, it gives me the shivers. I love this fight. Seriously, a ridiculous amount. Get out. I'll get in. You're stupid. That's better.
Grant me strength. The light shall usher in peace.
Look away. Get Yet off the edge. Nice. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Why did I buff there with 10 seconds left? Is it because I'm stupid? Yep.
Such power. I can't.
Oh well. Time to get my mana back. Maeve dabbing in the background there.
The light. It's too much for her to bear. She won't last much longer. Enough of this. Power of darkness, answer my call.
Oh, you can't even like... Disappointed in the lack of ability to emote. Seriously, every time I do this fight, and it has now been nearly 2 months, I get shivers. I love this fight so much.
Damn it all. I won't give up. Not on my future. Our future.
Gives me the happy shivers.
I want to see what tomorrow will bring. No, we're so close.
Nice. And need on all the things because I don't need to grind for a specific thing anymore. Wahoo! Wonder how many people are also just doing that for their 7th weapon. Pardon me. Nice. 2 cons. Better than none. You know what, I will sign up for the others. Because, like, I still need gear for my other classes. But 475, I'm pretty happy with 475 for Astro. I could use a thing. I could use 2 of my coins to augment 2 of my deep shadow pieces, but I want to save my coins for the next Nero Tomato raid. Jesus. Welcome to Lag City, USA. The happiest of Hatchingtides to you, my dear. And to you. And have you found her? I may have more. And you have found her. I may have more fur and whiskers than usual, but pray tell me, what might I do for you? That's not the dialogue option I selected, but okay. Come to help with the festivities, I'd say. Presents most welcome and then some. Jill and I have our hands, or should I say paws, full here. We would be most indebted to you for your assistance. In hopes of turning Kissy's Hatchingtide into a true event for the ages, we scoured the realm and procured a host of chickens that would lay for us the most remarkable eggs. And neglected to properly shut the door to the storehouse for keeping them. Before I knew it, the buns had all flown the proverbial, or literal in this case, coop. There can be no eggs. Without our eggs, there can be no Hatchingtide. Surely you can see our plight. And so I beg of you, my friend, please go out there and catch our precious birds before they're swallowed up by the beasts that prowl the woods. All these lovely rabbit suits and what we need. Suffice that Judy's visions have never led us astray before, and I do not expect this to change. You do not really want to part with it. That's why I have to say that we'll be happy to gift one to you in commemoration for your efforts should you see the task through to completion. Dope. Central Shroud, just this way. Wonderful. Now we get to sit here for ages and wait for this fate to come up, no doubt. In the meantime, I will be a piggy. Wow. I will ride on a piggy's back that looks far too small to be able to hold me. Well, hey, if we get some tanks, we'd be good to go. And if I can get 4 more stickers, I could just run Garada or Shiva over and over again. Hell, I could probably run Odin over and over again. I will get a nice and comfortable 50 tomestones, which will be good. I want to join this fate. Aha! The one I want is up right now. The egg, the Ungrel Calamity. That's incredible. I love the egg puns. I really do. I'm actually going to withdraw for Q while we do this fate. I'm an absolute sucker for egg puns. Let's see from the helpmeet. Okay. Let's see, we'll have no eggs and no Hatchingtide. Leave it to me. We can use catch chimkins. This is so much fun. I love this. This is exactly the sort of thing that I love. These, like, silly, cheery ones. It's like the mochi pounding one that's my aesthetic is that chicken who fucking scooted approximately 5 years. Yeet. Ah, rude. I suppose the thing to do would be to stand in one spot. Our chickens in the coop will have no eggs. Okay. Join the queue again. And return to New Gridania. Scooch, scooch, scooch. We've got 10 bejeweled eggs. Fragile ovoid is even more sumptuously decorated than the Yarkod eggs of yesteryear. I'm gonna have to, when Hatchingtide is over, gonna have to decide what to decorate the door of the FC outside the FC house with yet next, because I've been doing like seasonal decorations, and I swapped out our like spring ones for which is the little ladies' day. I swapped that out for some an egg pile, which I spent far too much on, but I did not spend real money on it, which was the real kicker. Was me sitting there going like, do I want to actually just like, do I want to buy it, or do I want to just buy it with in-game money, which is too much money for what it is, and in the end I decided to buy it with in-game money rather than real money, because I then bought Shadowkeep on sale instead. What? I'm probably actually, depending on how my paycheck looks at the end of this month, might treat myself in terms of Mog Station purchases. There's a couple of outfits that I want to get. Terribly, I want to get primarily for one of my alts. But I have to decide what's next after this. We've counted our chickens, they've all returned safely to the coop. Truly, you've done us know all of Aeol's yet a great service this day. Without further ado, I must report back to Jilly and share these good tidings. If you have no other pressing matters, pray join me. I'm quite certain our lead celebrant will want to offer her thanks in person. I have an incredibly unfortunate feeling that there may have been peppers in, like, red or green, possibly red peppers in the pasta I had for dinner, because I got a new type than usual because the type I usually get was sold out. And they can't have been that strong because I didn't notice it while eating, and normally that's the first thing I would notice, but they are there. You tried to stop it, but it is there. Something along those lines. Anyway, what's next after Easter? I suppose there's May Day, but that's sort of a spring holiday. There's nothing really until summer, is there? Wanted to look up. Igrit scares the shit out of me, as he so often does. God, we had Van earlier, and now we've got Brittany Queen. What's going on? Sorry, Brittany Queen, you're getting that. There you go. I forgot that he's the one who doesn't start with raid wide. I was ready with a rescue there. I should do a thing. A thing, that's what I should do. Hey. Summoner is in a very spicy outfit. Sorry, Brittany Queen. I did not get there fast enough to rescue you. I was panicking myself. Okay, well, somebody else is gonna have to pick up Brittany Queen, because my Swift is on cooldown. And I cannot hard res somebody with this. Fine. Ah, piss. Fuck me. Thanks for using a cooldown. I said, crying. Ah, this, come on, scooch. There we go. I'm going to die, I'm going to die. Oh, my seals. Right. Time to start picking people up. Please get them healed up. Okay, well, piss and also shit, I guess. Swift is in 15. Swifteen. I thought I had a Swift Castorized macro, but clearly not. Or I had a, how long do I have left till Swift is that macro, I should say. Pick that up. There you go. Ah, well. Well. Now I really don't have the mana for anything. Please heal, and I will start picking people up. Well, that went not ideal. But hey, there we go. That's how these things be sometimes. Fucking rolled a 1. Jesus. I'm good at this, I swear. My luck is not garbage, always. Holidays, here we go. Nice. Helmet is mine. 3 cons, so at least, you know, not complete nonsense, just most nonsense. Right, what holidays have we got? Fucking true as shit. Had to do a thing quickly. God, endless fucking adverts. Right. So we've got New Year's, Valentine's Day, Cherry Blossom / Spring, Easter, Moonfire, which is summer, Rising is the anniversary, and Halloween, and then Christmas. So we've really not got anything. Until Moonfire Fair, which is at the end of August, so I shall have to fuck about. Might fuck about and redecorate the garden. Nanota and Maeve, I hear that in no small part thanks to you, our most confounding chicken problem has been solved. Exceptional work, if I do say so myself. And I do. Truly a par egg among adventures, an example of something. At any rate, thanks to you, we can long last begin the festivities in earnest. Let the curtains rise on Hatchingtide. As promised, you and I be rewarded with the stylish rabbit costume of your very own. Most appreciative. Ah, that doesn't quite work, does it? If you could don it for the duration of festivities to add an extra touch of charm and delight to the celebration. With that, I'd best get back to my post before the chickens run off again. Don't tell Annette I said this, Maeve, but I'm counting on you as much as anyone to make this year's Hatchingtide a resounding success. Promise that you won't go far, will you? Ow. The way I was sitting made my leg go to sleep. Details on when next quest will be available. Right. Here we go. So, Pa Egon among adventurers, an exemplar of forgive me. At any rate, thanks to you, can write on Hatchingtide to remember. We're most appreciative. Where's the person to whom I can exchange? Aha, here we go. Absolutely yes. Actually, you know what would look better? This, I know, I have an idea, but I'm gonna do it off camera. So, what am I doing? I am. Nope, I am teleporting to the shared estate. I noticed that a shelf that I had in my shared house with Grace has been backwards for as long as I set it up backwards, and so I kept being like, man, these bars at the front are really weird that they won't let me place stuff down. But whatever, I mean, just be the way it's laid out, right? Wrong. Fucking incorrect. Here's our little shared cottage. It is extremely good. Extremely good. Okay, I will swap to Diurnal. I guess we're pulling. Alex the Great's name is tripping me up because I have a friend whose Instagram name is Alex the Amazing. Missing me elbows, Jesus. We've got some fucking greats today, lads. Missing me elbows, Donut Bunny, and Alex the Great. Please. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Me yelling at all puggies. Blizz. Crap. Touchdown. Baseball. Baseball. There we go. That was fine. Barely did anything. Tank Buster. This is a get out. This is where the fight becomes really unfriendly towards casters. All of them. Every single last one. This Ifrit section's fucking suck royal ass if you're a caster. I forgot that I'm on regen. Stand not there. Okay. Pick Shorecast in the desperate hopes that it will not work nonetheless. Someone please share with me. Yeah. Let what Pugsworth pick up and heal the dead Pugsworth. Oh god, I hate... Can't fucking see where Firestorm is. I can't see where anything is. Please, someone share with me. Ow. That solidly pushed me into the death wall, so thank fuck for that. Ow. Oh, my seals. Oh, Jesus. Someone please rescue me. I hate snapshots. I hate them so much. Did you know that I hate snapshotting? Did you know that it is the worst? before Summoner goes, this is not my run. Me, fucking same. Finally, some goddamn fucking mana. Well, we came close, but we made it, which is what matters in the end. Oh, that was a fucking nightmare run if ever there was one. It just wasn't happening, that run, if I'm honest. That run just wasn't doing. But I did get my second leg, so. And 2 comms. Get lost in Grace's house trying to get downstairs, but fine. After this, I'll log back in and put my bunny down. I really do like my room in the shed house, and then my library in the FC house. Both make me really, really happy. Let's try and... Who the fuck is pulling? Now we don't have shields because I didn't think and I ran into combat before I could swap to shields, and now I must die. Because somebody pulled. Rude. How dare you, I was out of that. Bullshit this is. There we go. Okay, so it'll be blue first. Go here, then here. Then here. Then here. Nailed it. Poor Bobakira is not having a great day. Use away with thee to fucking yeet my body across the depths of the universe. Come on. Fuck at me. Panicked. Put my shield up before I should have done. Good. We have dark feats. I think Pobakira may be a newbie because they solidly have Titan out, which you shouldn't. You want Ifrit for this. Co-healer's being good on the reses though, so. I got your Pugsworth. Okay. Here we go. I wasn't paying attention. I want to be here. Yeah, I do. Ah. Jesus, one day. Fuck me. What did you die of, except for, like, death? Sorry, Swift is not up for ages. pink, so again we want to be here. What? Here, still got hit by it. Here, and then here. And then move. Fucking finally. Right, and it's this again. Okay, I want to be here. Then here. Okay, in that case, I shall. Pop of that. Under this. Under that. Would you look at that? Nicely done. Well, it's 99 on that chest, so hopefully I get it. And yes, half of the people that I've had in this run were people from previous runs. Oh. Lucky it is. 2 comms. I'll live with it, you know? It's fine. Could be better, but it's fine. Right. I do wonder why they've been doing so many of like so many things of putting the dividing events into 2. I like it, but it's also a bit like, hey, what's going on here? You know? I guess they're trying to make make everything last longer. So, what do you think? I think that's pretty darn cute. And you come down, the first thing you see is this orb, which does nothing except be an orb. You can turn it on or off, but it is an orb. And then you have Bahamut, and he guards the entryway. And then you have a little bath, and it is right next to the books, but there's magic stopping them getting hurt. And then there's more books, and there is a really comfortable sofa conglomeration, which I just love. Like, this one looks kind of difficult. I don't think this would be too nice to lie on, but one of these, like, you could fucking... Well, that didn't work. Cute. Incapable of playing dead in such a way that I don't moosh my head into there, but you know. You could ostensibly get a really good sleep on this sofa. And then you've got more books, and you've got a table, and you've got a kitchen with the remains of a Valentine's Day cake, and then more books. Then you come upstairs. You've got Grace's curtains hanging from above. Like, sort of, if we had more options for housing material, I would really like to put curtains all the way across, so that it's uneven and it's annoying, but whatever. If I move it any further out, it will fall really weirdly through the flats of the stairs. I'd put curtains all the way across here if I could, because but come upstairs, you got a bed, and you got the top of some bookshelves, just pretend it doesn't glitch through the floor, and then you got a chest of drawers, and otherwise it's quite empty, but that's okay, because it still should put like a cushion up here or something, because you could like, oh, no matter what you can do, you can always see out Maeve's skirt, which is unfortunate. There you go. But you could sit up here and it'd be this cozy little like hiding place, you know? I wonder if I could. Alas, I can't float the desk up there, otherwise I think that would be really, really neat. I'm not getting any, really hoping there would be a cushion in the story, but there is not. Sign up for Alliance Raid instead of sitting here staring at houses for the whole day. Actually be productive. I just really like how the house looks, and then you come upstairs and then you come into Grace's room. It's got books, and it's got an oven, and it's got an Ananta maidservant hanging out, delicious smelling foods. And then you can come upstairs and you got Carol's chill out areas and a funky, I tried to say fancy and funky at the same time, I said funky desk, and then a bath, and then over here is a bed. And it's very green and I really like it. And then you've got the ice up there, gives it this beautiful colour. Then you come downstairs and you've got all the moons and stars there. I wish I had a chandelier like this in real life. I have an obsession with this sort of imagery. If you couldn't tell, this tattoo does not show off well when I try and... Here goes a better way of doing it. Nope. Okay, there's no easy way for me to show off my tattoo, but anyway, it's it's a star and a planet and a moon. Ugh. So our muscles be like, ree. Completely spaced out there. Oops. What was I doing? Jesus. Like, I'm sure I came here for a reason, but fuck if I can remember it. Toot, toot, toot. Nope, wrong way. Toot, toot the other way. Sorry, got distracted by Discord. Fine. Ah, armor it is. Okay, there's that. Then it is, I will pick up my gill. Nope. I swear the price of these changes so much. Every time I look, it's changed again. Woohoo! God, I gotta love a Dunsky. Somebody loads in and immediately goes, ah shit, I queued for the wrong roulette, which is unfortunate. We've got Neko Cat. Okay, I'll look at the rest of these later. I was distracted by Neko Cat. Saucisse Benbow. Named, of course, after one of my favourite French foods, the saucisson. Hey, only one person ate shit that time. Looks like Neko Cat is a really interesting name this time round. What on earth did you die to, Summoner? Well, hurry up and come back to life so I can buff. Yep. Rip. Every time. There's always somebody who gets completely fucking knocked off. Yeet. There we go. Sorry, just arranging things for Paisa later. So I keep typing into Discord to see what the sitch is. Every time, without fail, I always do that. It is a really bad habit. I was thinking about work, which I shouldn't have been doing, because then I just got in a bad mood. There we go. Easy peasy. Can you believe that for a while I had consistently wipe on that. Dunsky, there's a joke about Weeping City being Wiping City, but Dunsky is categorically worse. Do you like the music here though? And the aesthetic. The aesthetic is very me. There's a person somewhere here with a bow that I desperately want to know what it is. I'll have to... Nope, it's... It is them. It's their bow. So pretty. God, that's pretty. Okay. To use. Ivy, so it gets to code on things. Gamer Escape Wiki. My one true love. Well, we'll load eventually. Please ignore my panicked button smashing there. I accidentally hit the wrong thing and now I have to die. Actually, I only went into. Luckily, I default to a link shell, which is not particularly populated, so. I can't remember what to do, so I'm just gonna stand here with the puggies. Nope, get close. Get close is what to do. Don't ever stand with the puggies, they never know what they're doing. We want them to be orange. If anyone touches this, I will yell at you, so back off. Dope. Fun fact that I learned by doing it is if you stand in those when they spit it out, you do take damage. It's happened to me before. I absolutely put my shield up too late there, but who cares? Enjoy the shield anyway. Ha. Alliance C. No matter what happens, always remember that we're not Alliance C. Please, for the love of God, give me a solar seal. It's all I want in this life. A dream of getting a solar seal. I really do. Oh, and of course I would waste it. Of course I would. Of course I would, because who else am I but a person who wastes their seals like an idiot? That bow is also extremely good. Ooh, that is nice. There you go. Enjoy, folks. Should I save that till later? Probably yes. Will I spend it now nonetheless? Also yes. Okay. Now you go in, out, shake it all about. Out. sometimes you stand in the middle because you're looking at your phone and not paying attention. To this day, I have never really understood what, why this is. It just sort of like happens, you know? Well, according to this page that refuses to load in the background, I think the bow that I like is from Castramavania, which I am not grinding 5,000 times to get it, much as I want it. Pretty as it is, I'm not doing that. Where are hands? Yep. Castramavania only. Wonderful. You love to see it. Don't move if you have things under you. Move over here. Beat up Conla. Get hit by something even though I was solidly out of it. Because that is just how it be. Somebody's got ginormous balls on their head. Thanks for not baiting it into the party. Is big appreciate. Ouch. How dare you. Ha, my dokie now. Ah. My tank picked them up. Nice to fuck. You love to see it. There we go. Boop that. And that. I need to remember to boop the... Things everywhere. This is literal physical hell. Yes, right, it is. Time for a funky fresh game of there is stuff literally everywhere. Oh god, why? Please go away. Didn't waste my card. I'm gonna sneeze. Pardon me. Well, I guess that's how this one's going. This fight is a nightmare. This fight is a physical, literal nightmare. One day I will learn how not to get hit by that, and today is not that day. Look away. Big eat. Why again? Why does this happen to me? Could it be because I am stupid? Yes. Yes, it could. Hurry up, I've got a buff to give. There we go. Enjoy your buff, lads. Ouch. Sit here and pop gravity for a bit. Okay. Can't remember if I want to put the shield up now or not. But I can remember that my back hurts from sitting like a gremlin. So I'm going to stop doing that. I need to move the back of my chair so that it pushes forward more. Stand not in front of him. Much easier to do when you're melee compared to Scathach, who is a nightmare when one is melee. This attack name, by the way, it always makes my brain go do 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 do. Because I never stopped being an emo kid my entire life. I was emo when I was born, I'll be emo when I die. Because I'm a human with emotions, beep boop beep. Oh, I got Chipugsworth. Well, I'm here now. Even though I'm pretty certain it's only supposed to be tanks that are in here, but whatever. Ah. Luckily you can't fall off, so Hysteria just makes me run in a random direction. Here we go. Sorry, didn't hit you. That's one that only tanks are supposed to stand in. I cannot afford to keep raising people. I hate healing this one. It is a nightmare to heal. Earthshakers. Designed to ruin the party. Another stack. Designed to ruin the party. And it's fine in the end, because we made it. I got 2 comms. So all is well at the end as well. Nice. We have a thing. A thing. A pair of feet. pair of feet stand in. Right. Dare I do it? Dare I queue for a level 80? I'm going to heal. Jesus, healing and amend first. I should probably have stayed there so I could bung most of my retainers, but oh well. Put that in while I'm here. Fuck it. Heal more. I was playing as AC Rogue earlier, and it has this thing where if you're in the presence of a stalker who will try and kill you, you get this sort of like whispering mechanic that's like whispering in the background, like and I keep hearing that in the background of the sound, and I know it's just because I gave up at the point when I was getting like collectibles and I was just like running through ignoring it all, so I kept like accidentally triggering the like stalker jump scares, but in the background of the music I do just keep hearing I have a rabbit. There will be no eating of the poogie, and this is final. Beautiful. Right. Wrong one. I want to even relic exchange. There we go. And then gear exchange. Nope. Glorious Gewgaws. Starting at gear exchange. Here we go. Crystarium index. There we go. Intrigued by what's on there. Maeve does a read. Right. Let's do an expert roulette. I think we'll do this, and this will finish us off nicely for the evening. Well, that'll get me to 205. Leaves me just under 300 tomestones to get, which is I should be able to afford my my fancy head, which is exciting. Here we go. Stickers. That's what I'm here for. I'm here for the stickers. More things up. I need to get better at remembering who I've just given a card to instead of just panicking and giving a card to the first person I see. This is definitely a bad habit. Don't watch screen if you get motion sick. I think the second half of this, by the by, is by this clearly I mean Easter. I thought I said the 5th, which would make it first, third, fourth Sunday. This, by the way, is so gross. I hate it. It's like my nightmare. My nightmare made manifest this guy is. So squiggly. Bad. I do love this dungeon though. Keep fucking with my headphones. Because my ear hurts for some reason. Ha! Okay, that is a really good look. Really like that hashtag Luke. fine. It was almost terrible, but it wound up being fine. Stop popping away and please come back so that I can heal you. The more you run around in circles, the more in the pain of an arse you are to heal. And what happens to buggies who are a pain in the butt to heal? They don't fucking get cards, that's what happens. I do really love that that ability is called Plain Weirdness, and that the enemy name is unknown. This enemy just makes me really happy in general. Watch that I run completely the wrong way. I'm saving Phantasmagoria tomestones as well. Because I have another weapon I need to get. It's the joys of running several different classes. Is abruptly you're like, well, I've got this, but I also need to work on my tertiary classes. Ah, fuck me. No, don't be angry at me, meow. What did I ever do? Aside from, like, pre-heal. But hey, doesn't everyone pre-heal? I think I fucked up my, Wonderful, I fucked up my seals. Because I was so panicked about the healer, about the tank rather. This is why I hate tanks that do massive pulls. Just because I can heal it doesn't mean I enjoy healing it, you know? And I don't think it actually makes the dungeons go any faster, if you ask me at least. Not that anyone did, of course, but... get out. Not fast enough. These probably should have rescued the Pugsoft, but I have no doubt they would nonetheless have gotten fucking hit by it anyway because of how snapshotting on this game works. Haha, not that I'm annoyed or anything. Not that I've been repeatedly fucked over by snapshotting. That would be somewhere else. Out again. Please, Summoner, I know you are more mobile than this. You possess the capability to move backwards. I know you do. What's the thing that I won? Scouting feat. I use this because I need striking gear. I don't have an ninja unlocked on Mave. Sorry, I've like abruptly forgotten how to commentate, because I've gotten distracted by having to heal this fucking tank who insists on big pulling. And these stupid DPS who insist on not fucking killing the problem mobs first. It's like, this mob is problematic, and they're like, but what if we killed it second? Now watch me hit the wrong button. The wrong button several times. To hit these puggies. Just like in general, especially since she doesn't understand the concept of calorie up for heals. Sometimes you do just want to shake puggies and be like, hey, I can't reach that far. You're going to have to come here eventually. So DPS an actual newbie? They sure are. No? Right, I'll claim this circle. Don't stand here because it's mine. There we go. Please, someone stand on the grate. That'd be really great. We scooch this way. And look at that. Now we get a butt ton of bending gear. Just what you always wanted. Buff after this. Ceres, please stand on a thing. It would be really great, thank you. Right, I'm gonna stand here. Please stand on me. Thanks, bye. Jesus, I've been fucking. Stacking them up tonight. Wedge myself in. Then come here. Have that. There we go. Look at that. And a sticker too. One calm. It should have been more, given that nobody died and I fucking clutch pulled that out, but one calm was fine, I guess. Right, let's do a super quick try roulette and then I think we're gonna go call it for the night, because if you couldn't tell, I am definitely starting to flag in energy. So I need to go make myself a warm drink and zone out for a bit, I think. Just a little bit. There we go. Accompanied mode is the closest to an egg that I could get in terms of pets, so. Nice. Some cats just followed me on Instagram. That's why I was checking my phone, because I had an Instagram notification. It always surprises me when I get, like, out of the blue animal follows like that, because I guess it's because I really don't know how I show up in their recommended, because I follow a couple of Labrador hashtags on Instagram, but I don't really post. I think the last time I posted a picture of a cat was probably last time I took a picture of my friend's cat, which would have been New Year's. I think I posted a picture of Hank for New Year's. I may not have done. Hank is my friend's cat. He is very cute. He has an extremely Hank face, and if you ever saw his face, you would know what Hank face means. It is just a perfect Hank face. Infernal snails. Pugsworth appears to be having what we in the biz would refer to as tech issues. Yep. Hi, thanks, yeah, I can't kill the snail all by myself. I sure as shit can try my hardest, but... Free. God fucking... I'm having horrible flashbacks to the Eden raid that Ifrit's in, but this is so much easier than that. Like, Jesus Christ alive. Kohealer, I just realised, is called Arigato Gozaimasu. But anyway, folks, it is a little bit early, but I think that brings us to a perfect endpoint for tonight. I don't want to get into another roulette or anything at the moment, so we're going to end things off here. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. It is very, very, very much appreciated, and I do hope that you enjoyed. I will be streaming Higurashi When They Cry Chapter 2 with Tanagashi this Thursday, where we will be seeing the aftermath of what happens when you break into a hidden warehouse full of torture instruments. Then on Saturday it will be Dishonored, where, having woken up in the muck, we will be continuing our quest for revenge again. Then Destiny 2 will be finishing off the main story of Forsaken by hunting the last two people whom we have to nab. So I'm going to say, of course, next Tuesday will be Final Fantasy XIV, where we're going to be continuing Shadowbringers on Ashard. Ashard is my alt in Europe, so if you're interested, give me a poke on Discord or anything like that, and I will swap over, I'll add you as a friend there, and then we can possibly get together and do stuff next Tuesday. Ashard is on Odin, which is on Light Data Center, but I'm going to end things off now and say thank you so much for watching. It is very, very much appreciated, and I do hope that you enjoyed. Have a wonderful evening, folks. Be excellent to yourselves and each other, and do look after yourself. Have a good evening again, and I shall see you guys on Thursday.